right, good morning and welcome to another day of learning with Miss Tia. Today is Monday, we have a few days we need to add on to our calendar. Our last day we were together was on Friday, May 8th. How many days has it been? 1, 2, and today makes 3 days since Friday. So let's see here. If Friday was 8 and we need to add 3 more. So let's count out 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more makes 8. Now we need to add 3 more blocks to get what our number for today is. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 blocks and add them to my 8. Let's see what number we get. So we're going to count them 2 ways. We're going to count starting at 8 because we know this is 8 because that's what Friday was. And we're going to add 3 days. 9, 10, 11. Okay, so does that mean today is Monday, May 11? Yes, it does. So if we add 8 plus 1, we should get the number 9. So Saturday was May 9. And if we take our 9 and we add 1 more, we should get the number 10. Number 10 was Sunday, yesterday. Happy Mother's Day out there to all the mamas. Hopefully you told your mom how much you loved her and appreciated her and celebrated her over the weekend. So that makes today is, what comes 10 plus 1 should be 11. That's an easy number to write. Just 2 straight lines next to each other. 1, 1, 11. All right, so let's go ahead and count to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's count backwards. Can you think you can do backwards? Starting at 11. Ready? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So we counted from 11 down to 0. Now what happened as I took 1 away? As you take 1 away, did you notice that my stack got smaller and smaller and smaller until we have 0 left? Okay, that's what happens when you subtract. You get less, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mason. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to, who else is out there? Ari. Hi, Ari. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to Colton. Hi, Colton. Good morning to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started today. So today we are going to do a little bit of sight words. We're going to learn a few sight words today and maybe do some review of some of our letters. So we are going to use my little board here. So we're going to read our word, we're going to spell our word, and then we're going to write our word, okay? So read it, spell it, write it. So if you have some little letters that you can use, that would be great. If you don't have little letters that you can use to spell our word, you could always use a little piece of paper and just kind of cut them into little squares and write your alphabet on that, and we can use that to spell, okay? So the first word that we're going to do today is the word with. With. Can you say the word with? With. Okay? With. That TH at the end is sometimes hard for some kids to say right away, but you gotta kind of practice with it. So with. So you take your teeth and your tongue and make the TH sound. It's kind of hard. With, the word with, all right? So with is is our word, and we're going to spell it out. W-I-T-H. Ready? W-I-T-H spells with. All right, so I'm gonna look for my W here. So I got a W, and then I need a letter I. What does my I look like? Can you tell me what I looks like? My lowercase I, did you say it has a little line and a dot? A little line and a dot? That would be correct. Here we go, a little line and a dot. So W-I, and the next word is T, next letter is T. So here's my T, and my last letter is an H. Let's see, where's my H? Here we go. All right, so the word is with. W-I-T-H, with. You are with an adult right now. You, I would like to go with you to the store. Okay, the word with. Now we're going to take our marker and we are going to write our word with. Okay, we're going to practice some of our letters here. So the W, remember, has, if you can see here, it's slanted. So our W's are a little bit slanted or slightly tilted, okay? So remember our W's, I'm going to start here. You can either make a large W or a small W, capital or lowercase, doesn't matter. Okay, so either way, it's going to be the same. So I'm going to make a big W. So W, so there's my curved line. Remember, you always start at the top. And then we're going to make our line all the way back up to the top if I'm making a capital W. So it kind of looks like a V. Now I need a second V to finish up our W. That's a really big W. Let's try one that's not so big, maybe, huh? That's a really big W. Alright, let's make a smaller W. One that's not so big. So remember, a diagonal line, it looks like two V's right next to each other. That's a little better. So a W. Our letter I, we're going to start here at our plain line, and we're going to make a little line down. And remember, we make our dot on the top for our lowercase I. And then for our letter T, we start at the top here at our skyline, and we go all the way down to our grass line. And then remember, don't forget our little line across here at our plain line. So we have our W, an I, a T, and now we need our H. So our H is another one that starts at the skyline. So we make our straight line down, and then we're going to come back up and we're going to make a curve and back down to our grass line for the letter H, okay? So W-I-T-H spells with. Can you say with? So I'm going to say with, I want you to say with, and then we're going to spell it, the four letters, W-I-T-H, and then we're going to say the word again, okay? So the word is with, W-I-T-H, with. Ready? Your turn. Did you get those right? Did you say the word with is W-I-T-H? If you did, fantastic. Good job. All right, so there was our first sight word that we have learned today. All right, our next one that we're going to do, let me go ahead and take my letters off here and erase my board. Now, if you're doing yours on a piece of paper, you're not erasing, just leave it there. It's good for you to practice, okay? For our next word, we're going to do the word have. Have. H-A-V-E, have, okay? So 4 letters again. Letter H is first. Let me find my letter H. I just got rid of it here. So H, and then we need an A. Where's my A? I need an A. Oh, I'm going to have to use a capital A. Maybe. Alright, so here's my A. Oh no! Okay, maybe not. Okay, it does not want to stay. Maybe if we do it, cricket. Alright, H-A, and then we need a V. Here's my V. And an E. And my E. There we go. The A has to be cricket for now because otherwise it will fall down. I don't know where my lowercase a went to, so we're just going to have to use the cricket capital A. So H-A-V-E, have. have. Starts with the H. Remember the H is a ha, ha, ha. Okay, have. All right, so we're going to go ahead and spell out the word have. So again, for the letter H, so we go start at the top of our skyline, we go down to our grass line, and then we come back up to our plane line and make a little curve. So there's our H. Remember, our A is kind of like a circle with a little line coming up. So we go to our plane line here, and we remember we start at the top of the plane line, and we go all the way around, go back to the top where we started it, and then we come back down with a little line. So there's our A. Our V, remember, is a slanted line, a diagonal line. So we're going to start here at our plane line, make a diagonal line down and back up. Now those should be straight, not curved. We don't want it to look like a U. Okay, so make sure it has a little point here at the bottom. And next we're going to do the letter E. So the E is kind of a tricky one. We're kind of going to start here in the middle between our plane line and our grass line. Make a little curve across, up, and around. Remember we said the E was kind of like a C. So if you want to try to make it like the letter C, remember we would start at the top. We start around at the top of our plane line and we curve all the way around to our grass line and we stop. We're not connecting those two curves, you're not connecting the curve to make a circle. And then you can come here and we're going to make our straight line across, and then you can connect it to your curve. So two ways that you can make it, whichever one you feel comfortable with right now is fine. Okay, so H-A-V-E, have. All right, ready? H-A-V-E, have. Your turn. Have. Good job. Fantastic. All right, so now we have learned two words. We've learned, let's see if you can remember what the first one was. What was our first word? Starts with a W, with. Hopefully you got that one right. And our second word was have. Have. Good job. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take my letters off here and erase. And we're going to move to the next one. The next one is only two letters, and it starts with a B, and that is how you say the word, is B, the letter B. We didn't use with, we didn't use have in a sentence, did we? I have 2 dogs. I have 2 daughters. Okay, so have. All right, the next word is bee. B-E-B. Now that's not a bee that buzzes around and will sting you in your arm. This is the word bee. Will you be at school this summer? Will you be going on a vacation this summer? Okay, so the word be. And it's really easy, 2 letters. We need a B and we need an E. So here's my letter B. And I need my E. Here we go. 2 letters, B-E, B. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to write the word, or the letters. So remember, we start at the top, always start at the top. We're going to start here at our skyline, and we go down to our grass line. And remember, we come back around and make like a backwards C, a curve there, to make our letter B. Okay? Next, we're going to make our letter E. So we just made one of those. So we're going to make another one. I'm going to try it with the letter C. So I'm going to start here at my plane line, make my letter C. Remember, we don't close it. And then we come back here to the middle, make our little line out and up. And there's the letter E for B. So B-E-B. B. Very good. Hopefully you were spelling that with me. So B-E-B. B-E-B. Okay? All right. Maybe you can think of a way to use that in a sentence. Will you be eating lunch today? Maybe. I think so. Most people eat lunch. All right, let me clear this off. And we'll go to our next one. Our next word is also a two-letter word. It is the word two. T-O-2. Alright, so I'm going to go here and I have T-O-2. Let me find my letter T. There's my T, and we need an O. And an O. There we go. T-O-2. So again, with our T, we're going to go up to our skyline, make our line straight down to our grass line, and then we go back to our plane line here and we make our line, a little bit of a line across. And then our O, we start here at the plane line, or the dotted line if you like to call it that. And we're going to go all the way around and make a circle and close it up at the top. So T-O-2, T-O-2. Your turn. Very good. 2. I will travel to the refrigerator to get a drink of water. Hey, I used that blue 2 times. Alright, so now we have done 4 words. Ready? With. W-I-T-H. With. Have. H-A-V-E. Have. Be. B-E. Be. 2. T-O-2. Alright, so that's all that we're going to do for today. Just practice a few sight words. So make sure you practice writing your words. You try to sound them out. Remember what the words are, and practice writing them down. Okay? So with, have, be, and to. You can even try using them in a sentence. Okay? So get familiar with them, practice writing your letters, and have fun with it, okay? You're on your way to kindergarten very shortly, so make sure you're working on that. All right, well, until our next video, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.